Oh, there's a watch time leaderboard. Found it. There's nothing on here that's bad. Yeah, there's... Alright, so a bot has more watch time than me. Bot, bot. I don't know. They've never said anything in chat. Never said anything, never said anything. So we got Tedos number 1, Beast number 2, Swoop number 3, Easy Freak number 4, and Shad's number 5 of the non-bot slash streamer. Either some of these people are like literally the best lurkers ever, or they're bots. But like, that's a lot of watch time. So Silver 3. In Silver, the thing you really want to work on is basic car control, as well as just hitting the ball where you want it to go. And what I mean by that is, when you hit the ball, are you like, oh, I want it to go to the left side? Does it go to the left side? Can you maneuver your car in a way where, oh, the ball's a little bit up on the wall. Can I hit it? Like, how do I hit ball? You know, I just want to hit the ball in the general direction I want it to go in. So, are you on... You want to set your... Ideally. Hello, not Andre. I have no idea who you are other than not Andre. Or you could be Andre, but you're not Andre 2109. How are you doing? Under your controls, up your controller dead zone until you don't have drift. Ideally. I'm good, I'm good. We're just chilling. I feel like I was going to do something and then I forgot. I got sidetracked. It happens. So, then just work on being able to basically hit the ball roughly where you want to hit the ball and be able to drive your car in a way so you can hit the ball where you want to hit the ball. That's going to get you to at least gold. Keep in mind, especially in silver, you don't have to use boost. Going fast isn't necessarily better. So, if you're front flipping when you don't want to, that's the dodge dead zone. So my dodge dead zone is fairly high, and what that means is I have to have the stick pressed at least 84% of the way to all the way in order for it to register as a flip. So if I'm just barely pushing forward and I jump again, it's not going to flip. Controller dead zone means when the stick is at rest, close to the center, how much do you want to ignore? Basically mean, if it's off just a little bit, no, that's center. I actually have... I know what a stall is in theory. Can I do one? Absolutely not. That's a different issue. That's usually an issue with the button itself. It's double registering. I have that issue on my controller sometimes, where you press the button once, but it goes twice. So basically, you just jump, and it's like, nope, you're jumping twice. I mean, the thing about that is it's not technically cheating, but also, in a high-level competitive environment, not the top, but high level, it's not actually going to do you a ton of good. So, like, you don't use stalls that much in competitive play. It's a lot more of a freestyling thing. You can use them. I was looking for joy stuff self-check. So, that dot's in the center. When I move, it, you know, that's how the game registers it. Now, the deads, if your controller was like a little bit off, like that, you would up your controller dead zone so that, you know, when it's at rest, it's in the center. Dodge dead zone is like, say I'm pushing up a little bit. See how I didn't flip? I have to go much more of the way, like probably about there, before it registers as a flip. Versus, you know... So, it helps prevent me from accidentally flipping. I have to be, like, really wanting to flip. So, what it sounds like you're saying is sometimes you just go to jump, and it's just, like, it just does that. You jump once and it does that. That's what it sounds like you're saying. Thanks for the follow, Andre. Or not Andre. What do I call you? Not and are you actually Andre? But just not Andre 2109. But also, I think freestylers almost run by a separate set of rules. I assume, Andre. All right. I assume since you're asking about stalls and binds that you do dabble in freestyling. Do you have a clip? You could show me a clip. And freestyler's just kind of like, oh, like if you're in casual, I don't care what you do, as long as you're like literally not invisible. That's amazing, Pineapple. That feels good. So, Banana Boy, I'm just... Okay, learn some mechanics. So, in my personal opinion, if you're trying to learn mechanics, keybinds to automate movements isn't the way to go. But also keep in mind why you're learning mechanics and where you're going to use them. So, for example, if you're going to learn mechanics and you want to get mechanical, step one, really hone down the basics, right? Make sure you can do the basics really, really well. Not just good, but really, really well. The best, some of the most annoying players to play against are the ones that don't do anything fancy, but they never mess up. So they'll only go for the simple air dribbles, they'll only go for the dribbles, but all of their touches. Yeah, so Champ, you're going to want to work on time and space. So where on the field do I have time, you know, space to take time so that I can set things up for myself? So that, you know, you can do stuff. So if you're on defense, you know, your back post, literally everybody's in front of you, you know, shots going over, don't hit it back to them, you know, go this way. Take the space. Stuff like that. That's what's going to really help you in Champ. You don't need stalls to get to GC. However, let me put it this way. If you're having fun and you enjoy that mechanic and you're doing it just for fun, by all means. There's mechanics people do for fun, and then sometimes people are like, should I learn how to air dribble in Diamond to rank up to Champ? It's like, not if you're doing it for the purpose of ranking up. If you're doing it because it's fun and you want to learn how to air dribble, that's fine. You can learn whatever mechanic you want. But if your point to learn that higher level mechanic is just to rank up, especially stuff in the air, yeah, just for fun, by all means, I'm all for it. Mechanics are a tool. It's important to know when, where, and how to use them. Flip resets, for example. Too many people always go for flip resets. Not enough people just go for them when it's tactical. I understand that you need to, you know, you gotta fail a million times before you can get it right, but if you're trying to rank up, don't just go for flip resets every time, especially, you know, you're going for an air dribble from, you know, your quarter, and you're like, I should just throw a flip reset in there. You should rethink your offensive drive tactic. Exclamation mark epic. Only if it's a quad reset, though, Nat. Ah, that pinched the wrong way. It's the same as my Twitch. Diamonds are interesting. What's very interesting is, so currently I'm probably somewhere in champ. Probably low champ. I haven't played twos at, like, ranked twos at all this season, and I've just literally trolled in threes. But my unranked MMR in twos is 1100. So, low end of C1. I've literally not played a game of ranked twos this season. Banana, I can put up a quick private match, and you can join that. So, like, I'm 1113. I wish I lost 2 more MMR in the season reset. I literally got up to diamond rewards on drop shot. Like, sometimes when I'm playing with viewers, I just play drop shot. It's just fun. And so, with mostly playing with people on stream, I got up to diamond and drop shot. Yeah. I'm familiar with the concept. I've got a couple of friends who are into freestyling, so I have some superficial knowledge of the scene. So I'm familiar with the concept of, you know, one, you know, on the keyboard, doesn't work on controller. One key stalls and whatnot. Oh, side note. Anybody know if it's possible on a controller to bind one key to one thing to multiple things? Hey, is that que pasa? Like, what's up? In I know it in Spanish. But it looks like que pasa. So, for example, here, I'll show you my controls. What I want is I want to bind my drift to everything that has air rolls. So I know I can combine, like, my drift is Y, right? So I got 2 things there, but I also want to bind power slide to L left bumper and right bumper, or L1 and R1. So I want to assign power slide to 3 different things. Okay. Is it que pasa? That's how I'm reading it in my head. Or is it que paca? Like, I'm not quite sure how to pronounce it, and I'm terrible with names. What is that dog doing? I got cameras in the other room. My wife went upstairs, and so my dog likes to chew things when left unsupervised. So I'm seeing if she's getting into anything. Oh, she's getting into candy. I will be right back. Alright. I'm pretty sure I can't do that. At least not in a standard way. Right, right. That's what I was thinking, Tabby. I know there's ways you can get it to work on PC, but I have a tournament legal controller. I changed some of my like reset and stuff like that, so I unbound some stuff. So like on my controller, I can't get to the scoreboard. So like I can't open the scoreboard on my controller. Unbound a bunch of the chat stuff. Ooh. I think you can post links in here, Morgan. I'm honest. So, the reason why it's 7,500 channel points is because I don't like ones. But I also recognize that people want to play ones against me. So, I give people that option to do it. But I make it cost a lot. Alright. Ah, that makes sense. Alright, we're gonna try it. Because I want my left bumper... I figured that might be possible. Let's... I'll put on a... Banana, I'll put on a private match real quick. With the username of Firmus and the password of Prime. So I'll just put this on spectate. So you can hop in there and show me. That usually shows my... Yeah, there's my epic. But I'm gonna try this out. Because I need to go to... Documents... My games... But there's currently a private match there. User name, the name is Firmus, the password is Prime. If, Banana Boy, if you want to show me on there, while I figure out TA game config and TA input. So we want Handbrake. So if you want to just join a team in there. Is that you? Banana? I'll help you. Alright. So, you can join this private match and show me what you're talking about. The username is Firmus. The password is Prime. Because I'm half looking at the thing that Nat sent me. Handbrake. Not Nat, Morgan, sorry. I'm a terrible human. Why? Oh, those are presets. What's the custom one? Nope. Wait, I don't know what's going on anymore. I'm scrolling back up. I'm seeing who posted the link. Alright, it's Morg. Confirmed. Confirmed. Alright. So... What is your camera settings? Jump, hold forward all the way, and then jump a second time. You gotta hit jump a second time. And we gotta fix this camera as well. No, it's not. The camera's not. You gotta hit jump a second time. That's not flipping. You gotta hit jump once, and then you have to let go of jump and hit it again. Right now, I'm trying to fix a binding thing. That's... The drift doesn't... It seems like you need a new controller if your drift's that bad. If you're just jumping and it will forward flip you. You need to counter that much. Because drift is very much a thing that happens. Yeah. If you've got drift that bad, literally the solution is new controller. But even, I don't care what rank you are, if you... This is a thing that Nat sent me was, look at these. I think that's interesting. There's a Steam, there's a game, and there's a PC. Yeah, sorry. I don't know why I keep doing that. Morg. I'm a piece of I think, exactly. To start out, try just changing your camera settings. This is what I personally use. you could try these settings. Again, settings are pretty personal, and you might need to change them as needed. I personally found that I like 109 FOV plus a slightly higher distance for whatever reason. I just started with somebody suggested some camera settings when I was first starting. I don't remember if it was a streamer, I don't know who it was. And then I would just be like, I can't see this, or I can't do what I want to do for something. So I would just tweak things until I was able to fix the thing I was unable to do. So back when I first got Diamond, I used to just spend hours and hours and hours on dribble maps, and my cam settings got set up really pretty much so that I could do the dribble maps. Then I started playing games, and I was like, oh no. We will get to replays. We are going to do replays. So to get replays looked at, we're going to post that do not use the D-pad for movement. If you're going to try and use the D-pad for movement, just switch to a keyboard. But do not use the D-pad for movement. That is... no. No. That's the kind of meme you would see a YouTuber try. But if you want to have a replay reviewed, you can drop the replay file in the Discord under the coaching channel. In a minute, I will put that back up. I'm trying to figure out these bindings. Do one where you feel like, you're warmed up. You don't have to be playing great, but if you're feeling awkward, that's good. I'm probably gonna... there's 2 in there already. I'm probably only gonna do 3 today. I did 5 yesterday. So that's a bit personal, Banana, on how people set up their controls. Personally, I use L1 and R1, or if you're on Xbox, LB and RB, for air roll left and air roll right, respectively. But I also do that because I have paddles on the bottom of my controller. So although it's bound to the LB-RB, I actually use the paddles on the bottom of my controller for my air roll. We want... pin brake should be on... X's change camera.